Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Fazekas, your host for the night sky this week for June 17, 2024. How you guys doing? Did you do any stargazing this past weekend? My goodness, I had some beautiful, clear skies this weekend. We're heading into another week here in Montreal, Canada. A heat wave coming. Are you experiencing heat where you are? I know in North America, across the U.S. and Canada, a big heat dome is approaching. So I don't know what the weather conditions. Usually that means that we get muggy skies, hazy skies, not very great observing, sky watching, particularly with telescopes. It becomes very blurry, the images. So we'll see. Maybe I'll stick to watching the skies with just my eyes this week and soaking in some of those nice summertime constellations. We're heading into a change in shift in our seasons too, which means new constellations are beginning to dominate our skies, whether you're in the southern hemisphere or the northern hemisphere. By the way, I'd love to hear from you. Put in the comments where you're watching from. I love to see where my stargazing friends, where all of you are located around the globe. It's a great thing. We share the same skies, and I just love to see where my friends are. Hey, I don't know if you saw this weekend, I tested out a new live stream of the night sky, a deep sky tours. So I'll be doing that often here and there, wherever clear skies do occur. I'd love for you to join me where we explore specific deep sky objects. I'll be posting some of the souvenir shots that from some of our journey across the cosmos that we had together. We explored. Those of you that were hopping on to the live stream with me, love to see where you were joining. We had people from all across the world joining the live stream, the Deep Sky Tour with me, yours truly, the Night Sky Guy. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It was a little bit adventurous. I had a raccoon come and almost tip over my telescope. That was something. I had to kind of race off the live stream to make sure that my equipment was safe. I live in a kind of a semi-rural area on the outskirts of a large city, which is Montreal. It's about 2-3 million people, the size of the city. It's located on an island itself in the St. Lawrence River in Quebec, Canada. And there's just a lot of wildlife when you're off the island and in the wilds. And I do get all kinds of wild animals dropping by. So I have to always be careful watching my equipment. And that's what happened on the live stream when we were looking at galaxies. We were looking at all kinds of cool stuff, by the way. So I'll be posting some souvenir snapshots of our tour. So drop by on my timeline, whether it's on Facebook or on X or YouTube, and I'll share those snapshots with you of some of the tours live views that we had of some wonderful things like globular clusters too. Just absolutely gorgeous targets. And I'll be covering some of that in my weekly live stream that we're doing like now. And I can see folks dropping by already. Let me see here. We've got Crystal from beautiful Nova Scotia, Truro, Nova Scotia. Welcome. We've got Nancy from Olympia, Washington. So nice. Patrick, 94 degrees and sunny in Detroit, Michigan. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a scorcher for you too. That's for sure. So nice of you guys to join and continue putting in where you're located from. Just love to see the comments, and we'll check back in a few minutes. So why don't we dive in right away to the planetarium program? I've been blabbing enough here. I'm so excited though. It's just so much good stuff happening in the skies, and I just love the idea of sharing it with you people. And if you find value in this video, by the way, please do give it a thumbs up, share, do all the good stuff socially, and please do subscribe to my channel if you're new around these parts. So here we are this week. This is the sky setting after sunset on Monday, June 17th, as of this live stream recording, just so that you know. But this week, really, what's bowing out is the traditional spring and winter constellations that dominated the past few months in our skies are bowing out. You get the last views of Pollux and Castor, the Gemini twins, setting really fast, getting lost in the glare of the sunset. We also have here our friend Regulus, the heart of Leo the lion. You can see there, Leo. If you wait a little bit, I guess later in the evening, once darkness sets in, you can get still a pretty good view of Leo the lion, and Regulus, the lead star in the constellation, marks the heart of the lion. And by the way, it used to be called, different name, wasn't Regulus, called Corleonis, right? Corleonis, Latin for the heart of the lion. And so Leo, great zodiacal constellation, easy to find still. That backward giant question mark is what you're looking for. Again, this is the view towards the western skies anytime this week. Still right there. It's generally considered Leo a springtime constellation, as is Spica. Spica is in the lead star in the constellation, another zodiacal constellation, Virgo, the maiden. Still dominant force in the southwestern skies, early evening. And lo and behold, I don't know if you saw this on Sunday night, just last night, as of this recording, on Sunday night, the 16th of June. Did you see Spica, that blue star? Did you notice that there was a star close to the moon? The quarter, we had officially the first quarter moon on Sunday night, the 16th of June. Did you notice there was this bluish tinted star next to it? That was Spica, the brightest star in the constellation Virgo. And the pair was just beautiful together. And now the moon has drawn away by Monday night, June 17th, tonight. If you go out again, you'll notice that the moon is kind of farther away from it. You can see from this view here very clearly that the moon has drawn away from yesterday and will do even more so by Tuesday. This is Tuesday night. Let's go to Tuesday. Hold on. We'll change this to Tuesday. Bingo. Tuesday now. The moon is what we call a waxing gibbous moon, means that you can see more than half of the disk of the moon illuminated, right, by the sun. It's more than half. And it's in the constellation, another zodiacal constellation, Libra, Libra the scales. But what I want you to notice is that it's coming close to a beautiful orange star. And so this is kind of a beautiful highlight, an easy target. This is easy stargazing, even if you're stuck in the city, guys. Is the moon approaching this beautiful orange star called Antares. And there you have it. I'll just switch it over so you can see the mythological constellation. By the way, I'm using Sky Safari from Simulation Curriculum. Very nice software, planetarium software. And look at that. That is what you're going to see on Wednesday evening. So wait until it gets dark. Wherever you are. And this is, by the way, both hemispheres. Even if you're in the southern hemisphere, guys, late fall, almost we're turning into winter time, right? For those of you in the southern hemisphere. Scorpius, the constellation, lead star Antares, visible across the world. So everyone, wherever you are located, try this out. Wednesday night, the moon will be very close, snuggling up to Antares, the bright star, or the eye of the scorpion, or the heart of the scorpion, depends on the mythology source that you're looking at. But it's really a beautiful sight. I am checking out. This is so cool. We've got Catherine from Germany. Welcome. Who else do we have here? We have Anse Marie from Cape Town, South Africa. Beautiful. Very nice of you to join us again. Hello from Cape Town, watching the bright Sirius and Canopus set in the west and southwest at the moment. I just love them. Absolutely. So yes, your skies are slightly different. I'm located halfway between the North Pole and the equator, so much farther north from where you are. And really the skies are quite shifted for me compared to you. But Scorpion is very easy constellation, Scorpius, and with Antares, that very bright naked eye orange star, and it does look orange, by the way, very distinct the color, and I want you to take a look at that. It'll be absolutely beautiful with the moon snuggled up to it. Jan's here as well. Marcia in northwestern North Carolina says it's hot, humid, hazy, but still enjoy watching bundled up against mosquitoes. I hear you. I've got that here too. I always like it when there's a little bit of a breeze or wind, right? Because that keeps the mosquitoes at bay, definitely. So it can be a challenge in summertime in many places because of those pesky mosquitoes. That's why my favorite time to stargaze, I'll tell you, my favorite time is spring, usually around April, end of April, early May, before the biting flies, mosquitoes come around. And then again, September. Oh, it's so great here where I'm located. September is just gorgeous. You've got that nip in the air. It's a little bit chilly. The mosquitoes and all those bugs are gone, and yet it's still quite comfortable to be out, and the haze is gone. That muggy heat from the summer is gone. Earlier sunsets. September is a great time to go stargazing too. So just keep that in mind if you're planning a stargazing trip, perhaps. Something to look forward to. Gina from Stamford is joining us as well. Just so great to see everyone popping in on the live stream today. So this is again Wednesday is what we're looking at, and then you'll see by Thursday the moon is still in Scorpius, but now on the other side of Antares. You can see it's on one side on Wednesday, and then it switches, just flips onto the other side of Antares, the orange star. And by the way, Antares is a powerful star, and it's quite a ways away from us. It's 550 light years away from the Earth. Imagine you're looking back in time 550 years when you're looking at Antares with your eyes. It's just incredible to think about. So we have the moon popping from one side to the other side of Antares like that. Again, this is Thursday the 20th. And by the way, Thursday is special because that is the solstice. It's the summer solstice for those of us in the northern hemisphere, winter solstice, of course, for those of you, my friends, in the southern hemisphere. And so that changing of the constellations, not just something that we notice as seasonal differences, environmental differences around us here on Earth, but also astronomically speaking, it's when we have equal day and equal, I should say, not equal day and equal night. That's the equinox, but we're basically having the sun in the northern hemisphere at its highest noon. So we cast the shortest shadows. We have a very lengthy day, very short nights. Makes stargazing a little bit tricky for those of us in the north, but those of you in the southern hemisphere, this is at the start of your winter. You've got long nights ahead doing amazing stargazing. So watch for that, and then basically by Friday, it's a full moon. So the moon is going to be in the constellation Sagittarius. It will be literally at the tip of the arrow, almost near the tip of the arrow of Sagittarius. You can see there. And this full moon officially happens at 9:08 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's 6:08 p.m. Pacific Time. And that's actually 1:08 a.m. Saturday morning. So just past 1 o'clock Saturday morning Universal Time, but that's on Saturday morning, and that's Friday night at 9:08 p.m. Eastern Time, if you want to know. And this is called the Strawberry Moon. So that's just one of the names out there. This is the time, of course, the strawberry harvest season comes about in North America, particularly. And that's where this name comes from. And the Farmer's Almanac is one of the resources that you can find these names. So I'll have that in my timeline. So if you forget, I got you covered. So that's on Friday, the full strawberry moon. Now, of course, with the summer stargazing season, this is the time to see what else? The summer triangle. So if you're new to skywatching, this is something that I'd love for you to explore, is the summer triangle. It's a great way to learn 3 different constellations and also the placement of the Milky Way galaxy. So if you can get out to dark skies, you'll be able to see that band of the Milky Way, our own home galaxy. It looks like this fuzzy glow, very faint glow if you're in dark skies in the countryside. if you're stuck in the city, you'll still see the 3 stars that make up the summer triangle. And here they are. So looking towards the eastern sky, rising in the evening, as soon as it gets completely dark where you are, look for these 3 stars, Deneb, Vega, and Altair. Vega will be at the highest out of the 3. So look for that at the higher point in your sky. And then lower down, closer to the eastern sky, you can see in orange there, it says E with the letter E down at the bottom. I'll just pull it up. Let me just go a little bit wider so you can see. And there is Deneb. Deneb marks the head of the Northern Cross. You can see this Northern Cross. It's also known as Cygnus, the swan. It's the base of the cross is the neck of the swan, and then the arms of the cross are the wings of Cygnus, the swan, and basically the tail feathers are marked, or the head of the cross, Northern Cross, is marked by Deneb. Now, Deneb is a really cool star. It's very bright. It competes with Vega and Altair in brightness. I mean, it's eye-catching. Even if you're in a large city, you should be able to see these 3 stars. And Deneb, while very close in brightness to Vega and Altair, and by the way, Vega is about 25 light years away and Altair is about 17 light years away. So by far, this is the closest. Then not too far back of Altair is Vega at 25 light years. And then Deneb is over 1,700 light years away. That's right. Imagine 1,700 years it takes the light from Deneb to reach your eye. And the fact that it's so bright, what does that tell us? That it competes in brightness with something that's only 25 light years away or 17 light years away? What does that tell us? That tells us that Deneb is a very powerful star. Very, very powerful indeed at 1,700 light years away. So distant, massively distant from Earth, and yet it competes in brightness to these other 2 stars. So fantastic view. You get 3 constellations with this view. Each point of the summer triangle marks a different place, a location in the sky. So Deneb, as I said, marks is the brightest for Cygnus the swan. Vega is the brightest in the constellation Lyra, the harp. It's a small little constellation. And then you have Altair, which is in the heart of Aquila, the eagle constellation. And so you get this 3 very bright stars forming something that's very eye-catching. It's something that you're going to see easy with the naked eye. So do that this week, because these 3 stars will dominate the next months, all the way into, we're going to be talking about this, seeing this well into October even. So it is a dominant force. It's a great place to start learning about the sky. And you'll see that the moon, this is on Friday, the moon, the full moon will be just off to the side of the beautiful summer triangle. Now, if you look very carefully, let me just set this Milky Way a little bit brighter, the intensity. I'm going to bring it up so it becomes easy to see. Check this out. There you go. So look at this. So this is the Milky Way. Whoops, let's go back here. There we go. So this is the Milky Way. You can see it, this ghostly band. And you see that it cuts through the summer triangle. So this is why I say the summer triangle is fantastic. Not only are you learning about where the constellations are, these bright ones, but you're also learning about our home galaxy, the Milky Way. Just think, this is actually an arm of the Milky Way stretched out before us, and the head, I should say the core, the downtown core, the hub of the Milky Way, is located down here where Scorpius and Sagittarius are. You can see there's Scorpius, there's Antares. Remember, the moon is going to be near there. So this is where the downtown core of the Milky Way is, 28,000 light years away. That glow that you see near the horizon in the south late at night this week, imagine that is the core of our Milky Way galaxy, 28,000 100,000 light years away. You're looking at a cloud of stars. That's how far away they are. And if we kind of want to look at that, like if I'm just going to go here, Antares, and let's see if I can show it to you what it looks like in our galaxy. There's there's our Milky Way from above. Okay, it's a spiral galaxy. You can think of it as it's a flattened kind of like a plate. This is like looking at the plate from above, and this is looking at the plate on its side. And then you've got this round bulge core at the center. That's over here on the left side. It looks like this from above the galaxy. And if you're looking at the galaxy from the side view, this is what you're seeing. See where the sun is located is way out here. And if we can look at it, the sun right there, you see this, that is the location of the sun and Antares as well, very close by. It's 550 light years away. But remember, from one edge of the galaxy to the other side, right? Like here, from one end over here to the other end over here, it takes over 100,000 years for light to move from this side to that side. That's how wide our Milky Way galaxy is. It's over 100,000 light years. 100,000 light years across. And so located here where we are, the downtown core that I told you about right here, that's what you see in the sky. You're looking at, when you're looking towards Scorpius, right, and Antares, as you can see here, you're looking at another spiral arm in front of the downtown core. This is the Milky Way band that you're seeing in the sky when you're looking towards Scorpius and Sagittarius. And then that massive glow of the core of our galaxy is low in the southern horizon. So really, this is what you're seeing here. If I go back, there it is. That's the downtown core. And there's that spiral arm coming out in the sky. And it goes right through, crosses right through the summer triangle. How cool is that? So this is what I have for you this week. I really want you guys to be looking at the Milky Way, using the summer triangle to find your way. It makes such an amazing target, something that you can start learning your way to navigate the night sky. And we're going to go back to the summer triangle and use it as a marker, as a guidepost, and finding other things and exploring deep sky objects too, right? So, and probably we'll be doing deep sky tours live streams too. So check that out. You'll want to hit that notification. You want to subscribe so you don't miss any of those amazing tours that we're going to do together. And I'll be your guide curating some of these amazing destinations. And of course, I want you to not miss a thing. So you might want to subscribe to my stargazing newsletter. I'm going to put a link in the chat here for that, so you're not going to miss out. It's called Clear Skies. It comes out once a month, and I also do some special notifications as well. So it's a long link, but that's the link. So you can just click on that and subscribe. It's for free. Just and you'll get a really nice newsletter sent to your inbox once a month for that. If you're interested in exploring more about the night sky, check out my beautiful National Geographic book, Backyard Guide to the Night Sky. It's pocket-sized, it's soft cover. I'm also selling dedicated signed editions, shipping internationally on my website, so you can check that out when you go and sign up for my newsletter. Also, if you want something a little bit more hefty, at 6.5 pounds is my Stargazer's Atlas. This is the ultimate guide to the night sky. It has everything that you could ever think of in terms of exploring the night sky. I've done personally curated tours, dozens of tours of deep sky objects in all different constellations. All 88 are covered in this book, along with even astrotourism destinations, mythology, science, you name it. It's a huge book, 6.5 pounds, but boy, you get a lot of cool stuff with that. You can check that out. I'm also having dedicated signed copies on my website available. It's at that link when you subscribe to my newsletter. So, hey, if you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. subscribe, do all those good things socially. It means so much to me. Allows me to bring these live streams straight to you every week. And hey, we're a great, safe community. We're open to everyone around the world. We all share the same sky. So, hey, come on, jump on board and let's have some fun viewing the night sky. Thanks so much for dropping by, guys. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Everyone who's there, Teresa, Gina, Marsha, all you folks. I couldn't do this without you. Thanks so much for sharing a few precious moments out of your day with me. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, I wish all of you clear skies. Bye-bye.